Yo, Fireblade no easy, alright. I don't want to ride this no more. I'm done. I don't want to ride this no more. I'm going home. No.
From biker, yeah. Na 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 na. Ooh. This is a from biker, from rider. Give your bike a rev, then put down your visor. Yeah.
We're outside again. Yaga yo, we're outside again. And yes, family, we're back on the CBR Fireblade 1000. So yeah, man, we're just gonna have a little spin. Again, we're trying to figure out how we're gonna flip in deal with this 360 cam. I've got a nice little clamp on the bottom. Got a little cable tie here, so that should keep it nice and secure. Don't forget, family, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's do this. All right. Oi. Cheers, bro. Yeah, man, everybody loves a blade. To be fair, everyone loves a bike in general. Whee! It's warm out here. You know what? Can I see that in my mirror? Whee! The one thing I am paro of, yeah, is the camera flipping falling off because I can't even see it in my mirror. So the idea was is to make it so it could be seen in my mirror, man, but I have to take that chance, man. Ooh, first gear pull. Rotted. Oi! Yes! Yes! Oh my life, this thing is relentless. I don't need nothing more. Nothing at all. Nothing at all more. Mate. And you know, that's not even giving it full beans, you know. It's a little peckers, you know. Man. Oh gosh. Yo. Fireblade no easy, alright. This thing is, yeah, this is a relentless bit of kit. Relentless. Just twist it. This is what you call smiles per gallon. How about that? Smiles per gallon. Listen, I'll tell you straight. You think I'm trying to take it up there? Are you mad? Me too afraid, sir. Me too afraid of that. I don't know if you're gonna hear the smiling. I'm smiling a big gallon. Oh gosh, alright, this is a tool. It's definitely a tool. Mate. And you know what? This feels really safe. I can't explain it. As powerful as it is, it feels nice and sturdy. Like it, to me, it don't feel like it's gonna take me away. And as well, family, remember we're using the 360 cam, so we're trying to get some good shots out here, man. But yeah, this bike is not a plaything. This bike is bad. It's bad. Braking wise, you touch them brakes, you're gonna stop, man. Fueling wise, so far since I've had it, I haven't put any fuel in there, so I'm not even sure if the fuel light thing works. We'll see soon. But yeah, man, so far, yeah, this thing is crazy. Check if the camera's there. Yep, camera's still there. Okay, let's go. Oi. No, sir, this thing. Listen, you know something? Yeah, you know what? Forget it. Like, can you hear that? Can you hear that? Like, mate, you're telling me you not even enjoyed hearing that? Hear this, hear this. Oi. No, sir. This bike not easy, you know. This bike not easy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now I understand. Now I overs about this Fireblade thing. The Fireblade thing is bad. It is bad. Bad. Oh dear. Like, you don't even need to leave for first gear. Oh my god. No. I don't want to ride this no more. I'm done. I don't want to ride this no more. I'm going home. No. You know what? I'm changing it to a 125. I'm gonna get a Yamaha, a CBR 125. Yeah, right. Alright, this is... Oh. And you know what's mad as well? So far, I've been out on this, no back issues, no wrist issues. Like, I actually feel cool. Yes, man, this... Do you know what? Okay, so let's break something down real quick. Would I recommend something like this? What's the pros and cons? Now, a whole load of horses for a bike, 170 to 177, I believe. The power is just, you just twist it and it just goes. I can't explain it. It's violent, you get me? Weight-wise, it's nicely balanced. It's not too heavy, not too light. It actually feels like the weight of a 600 to me. That could be a pro, that could be a con. Braking-wise for me, when I touch them brakes, the bike wants to stop. That's all I need. It's cool. What else? As I said, comfort-wise, all good. Fuel economy, I'm not quite sure yet. I will let you know at a later date how well it does on fuel. I'm sure if you ride it sensibly, you can get probably about 150 miles per tank. I'm I'm sure if you ride it up in the rev range all the while, you probably get a lot less, obviously. Handling wise, I don't know, I feel like you could just put this anywhere. I feel like this can just be planted anywhere, man. This is made for this, man. It's made for this, baby. The cons, so it might be a con to some. It doesn't have ABS, doesn't have anti-wheelie, it doesn't have traction control, right? It doesn't have a fuel gauge, but it's got a fuel light. Okay, so that's better than I had, because I didn't have no fuel gauge, no fuel light, nothing. I just had a tap. On and off. You run out of fuel, you just put it on reserves, and then you keep it bouncing. Any more cons I can think of? And even, that's even if they are cons, but I definitely think the fuel gauge thing is a con, but obviously we've still got a light, so it's not too bad. Any more cons? It would be nice if these had more boot space. This one here, it hasn't got a passenger pegs. I think maybe the previous owner took it off, but I can't find any more cons with this. I can't. Apparently I've been hearing through the grapevine that these are known to burn oil, so just keep checking your dipstick on your oil. I don't know, maybe weekly, have a weekly check. But apart from that, I don't know, I can't really see any cons, you know, not from me anyway. I can't see much more cons than that for me. This thing is relentless, mate. This is lovely. This is all you could ever want. You want a bike that's got power, you can have a bit of fun, buy a blade. That's it, buy a blade. Goodbye, end of. But yeah, man, this bike is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing as far as I'm concerned anyway, man. As far as I'm concerned, buy it. Out of 10, I'm giving this bike a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 is because it doesn't have the analog gauge as well as the light. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm telling you, that is all I'm gonna say. I don't know about giving it a con that it ain't got ABS and traction control and anti-wheelie control and stuff like that. I don't really know, because I don't know, I've always rode bikes that are like that. All of my bikes have never had them in there, so I don't really know if it's a pro or con or what in it. So I feel like sometimes when you ride bikes with so many aids on it, it's almost like the bike is riding itself. Like you're being assisted while you're riding it. Do you know what I'm saying? I like bikes where I'm used to bikes where it's just rider input in it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, it just depends what you prefer, and maybe your style of riding. Maybe if you like to take bikes up to the red all the while, maybe you might need some traction control and ABS and anti-wheelie and stuff like that, you get me? But I'm not that kind of rider, so it doesn't really make no odds to me, to be honest with you. But yeah, family, listen, I'm gonna get out of here now. So just remember, guys, don't forget, hit the like, share, comment, subscribe. We out.